Yo, what's going on, all? How we doing? What's up, Zen Zen? How we doing? All right, who's all here? Brainwash, Nims. What time is it? Almost just past your bedtime, Nims. Pieter, Massey, Daniel, Mason, Copter, Justin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The market's not doing a whole lot of anything tonight, is it? What's up, Slick Rick? How are you? What's up, Nathaniel? What's up, Jack? What's up, Thomas? Angie? Hello, hello, hello. Danny boy. Zen Zen, go ahead. Justin, you're watching at YM? Yeah, what's old YM doing? Let's see here. Oh, man, YM's kind of doing a whole lot of nothing, too. What's up, yo, Jim? Looks like it's about to boom for at least an hour, Justin. To the downside or to the top side? What about gold? Gold. Yeah, not really interested unless it breaks this low. What's up, Jordan? What's up, Z? To the upside on YM? Let's see. Yeah, I could see a move up, 80 points or so. 70 points or so, for sure. Yeah, Justin, I know tomorrow at the closing bell we should have... Is it tomorrow? I don't think it's tomorrow. I think it's Wednesday. So maybe it's tomorrow where you're at. But for us, it's Wednesday. It's like 2 days away. 2 days away. 2 days away, Globex session should be... What's up, Jeff? Oh, Danny boy, that's what always happens, right? Like, that's what always happens. So the chat picked the right direction, if you guys noticed overnight. We just kind of... We caught the sweep a little bit lower. So we took 2 stop outs. That account sits at minus $800 still. We'll trade it again on Sunday. It's easily recoverable. Yeah, I think Jerome Powell speaks at 8:30 a.m. our time tomorrow. You're on the East Coast, Justin? Okay. Yeah, so we're same time zone. We're same time zone. But Wednesday at the closing bell is Google and Tesla earnings. That's the big 2 of the week. But welcome, guys. Obviously, that account last night is minus $800. So we still have roughly $1,200 in drawdown on the account. So we can still recover that thing and still get it to fund it. But we're going to take it slow. We might even scale back to micros. What's up, Ricky? How are you? Zen Zen, you had a question? Let's see here. The child support trading account? Oh, you're talking about Nims? Nims and his little 8 children? Yeah, I have no kids. I have no children. Zen Zen, you said you had a question? Go ahead. Okay, I'm reading back up right now. How do you decide when to get in after your missed the initial entry is what you're saying? Okay. So this morning, right, I was able to pick the level to execute from. However, it happened within that last 10 minutes before the... What's up, Hardegg? It happened within that last 10 minutes before the opening bell. So I actually missed the whole move today. No trades for me today. Flat day, completely. I didn't take a single trade. What's up, Impulse Waiver? How are you? Yeah, Zen Zen. Like, when that happens, you just let it go. Could you have chased and caught the long today? Yeah, of course you could have, but you were chasing. And that is generally a recipe for disaster. So I would just, it gave you really one good entry after that move, right? But it happened so fast that that you really couldn't hop on. Let me get back over to NQ and show you where the next entry was on that move. But it happened really, really quick. Extremely fast. Let's see here. All right, where are we at? What am I looking at here? Okay, so remember this 300, 320 level that we had picked, Zen? On the 5-minute chart, you can't see it really. But if you go down to the 1-minute chart, it did give you the break and retest of R1 pivot here. So this would have been your, hey, okay, it's holding, I can hop on board now. So you could have still gotten long at 320 and caught this move and never really been trailed out of it and targeted 380 and got your 60 points. But yeah, like this happening before the opening bell and opening up, you know, right here above the level, sometimes you get that sweep down and you just never got it today. Today was a pump and go right from the opening bell. So it was difficult trading. I just sat out. No trades today for me. Completely flat. And I'm okay with that. I'm completely fine with not taking any trades. There will be more opportunities later in the week. No sense in getting caught up on a Monday, starting the week out red. Yeah, Zen, cheers. Yeah, there's no reason to go chasing. Yeah, last gig. It's like, I don't know why. That's why I say, like, time really, like, it does matter to a certain extent. But I don't, when people ask me, do you trade based on time? I don't. It's more about price and volume for me. They just they front ran the opening bell this morning. And they didn't give me an opportunity to get on. So I really didn't sit around at my desk a whole lot today at all. But look, guys, we're not going to catch the move every day. There's going to be days where you sit out flat. You know, like there's going to be those sessions where you're just behind it. You know, you're behind the market. You're not catching up. And I'm sure Mason's DMing me right now about music. I haven't even looked at your DM, Mason, if you're watching. But yes, our music software is doing it again. It is freezing up. Oh, last gig. Cheers. Yeah, it was out. So the trading plan was there before. What did I put it out at this morning? 8:30, 8:40. So you guys had the read but pre-market if it was there. No, Z, they kind of stay where they're at. I just do slight adjustments for recent price action, based on recent price action, but the levels are all there. I don't erase them. Like you can see, there's levels way down below. So they don't get erased, they just kind of get slightly adjusted usually. I try not to have hey, thanks for the sub, Felix. I try not to have too many levels too close in price. You know, like even 40 points here is extremely close in price. However, I think that this area could serve as resistance before 500, before the push to 500. So I would think if the market, like if NQ does get above that 400 level again, it could pump to 440 to 460, pull back into 400, and we might get that hold for the move up into 500. We're still holding that stair step up pattern. You know, we're still stair stepping up. Every dip is getting bought into. Oh, last gig. It was another loser. It was another $400 loser. So we took two losing trades on stream last night. DJ got fired, Daniel says. Yeah, so that account is minus $800 and I don't know, $14 or something like that $819. I can't remember the exact amount, but it sits in a negative balance right now. You were a big no? Yeah, Tommy. Yeah. I mean, the majority rules, though. Justin, so the logical move, right, if it is going to pop to the north side, would be to come and test this high right here. So 650-ish. Just want your position known, Tommy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have to go with... Would you guys rather I go with the minority on the next stream? We can try it out. We can try going with the minority. But then everybody's going to start changing their answers, right? I can't let people know that that's what we're doing. Everybody's going to be doing the whole counter what I should put here. Maybe a coin flip on which decision I go after the vote. Then that pretty much makes the vote irrelevant, right? That pretty much makes the vote completely irrelevant if it's just a coin flip. We'll know everyone's position before the flip. So you're saying that we should execute off of a coin flip, but still do the polls, is what you're saying? No vote, just the coin? Need a chicken, Yo Jim says. A chicken picks the trades. Yeah, I forget which streamer does that. I forget, but the chicken's up, right? Like, I think the chicken's positive. What are the green and red lines? Oh, Z, this is the expected range off the indicator, the Glizzy Clipper 5000. So, like, this is that indicator that's designed by Banana Bread Trades. So the red lines are the top of expected range, and the green lines are the bottom of expected range. An error on your message, Piter? I don't know. I'm not sure. Last gig, no, not currently. You can't. It's only available to the public on Quant Tower right now, I believe. I know pretty soon he's rolling out an update that should be on TradingView. I'm not sure what other trading platforms. Sierra Charts and a couple others, I'm thinking. I'm not 100% certain though. Goose was in, I want to say he went to Florida over the weekend. I haven't really talked to him in a week or so. Is there a piano player in the room? There's no piano player in the room. Yeah, last gig. It's available on Quant Tower for sure. Oh, it's the music? Yeah, guys, I can't, like I said, I can't hear the music on my end. I'm sitting in a quiet room. You guys are the only ones that hear the music right now. So I don't know what's playing. I have no idea. It's just some lo-fi playlist. Oh no, we were just looking at YM. We're not trading YM. There, is that better? Man, there's a block up here above 660 now. How big is this block? Is the question. Oh, it's only a 100 block. Volume's kind of light tonight, guys. I have a feeling traders are away from their desks at this point. Nope, just you, Nims. I did say hello, Nims, and you said nothing, so that's what it is. That's where we're at, Nims. You must have not been paying attention to the stream. This one is not my fault. You were ready to give up on the evening and just start. All right, you can blame Mason, Nims. That's fine. Looks like we still got people slowly filing in over now. I'm sure it's going to actually probably be a light stream as far as viewers are concerned. Just strictly because the market's not doing much of anything at all. We'll see what happens as Asia opens up here. Go raise some rent prices, Nims. Mason is my kid. Oh, man. My kid who I've never met face to face, Nims. Did I take a secret trip over to the UK? Yeah, Zen, tell him. Yeah, guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button for me for the algo. I would appreciate it. I sent him to study abroad. Oh, man, guys. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Mason has to come online to try and get some interaction from his dad. Oh my gosh. Guys, just ignore Nima Elm. Just ignore the comments. He's out of his mind. He's out of his mind. Nims must have took the sleeping pills trying to go to sleep this evening and they didn't work. Oh boy, here goes the stream. Here goes zero trading on the stream. Here goes just Troll West. Here we go. I see how it is. That's all right. Good web. Oh man. All right, let's see if we can get the break outside this range above like 355. Really back above 360. If it gets above 360, I'm not opposed to trying the long up into 380, you know, catching a cheap 20 points. But if we're going to trade it in this 10-point range all night, guys, that just is not it. It's probably going to be a short stream. Yucking it up in the chats. Outrageous. Outrageous. All right. I think we're good to go here. Sorry, guys. I'm still finishing setting up here. I was kind of scrambling to the desk this evening. All right. Let's get a P&L up as well. we go. All right. I think we're all set up. All right, last gig. So I'm looking at a break above 360. I might try a long back up into 380 for a cheap 20 points. Yep, Nims, the plan is to ignore you. It is a trading stream, Nims. I do have to trade. I know you're not trading anymore, and that's fine. And you just want to troll. It's all good. But I actually have to talk trading on my streams. If you guys don't know, Nims is a good friend, a brother. So you'll see this from time to time. You'll see this happen from time to time. Step 3 profit, Nathaniel says. Profit is step 8? Wait, what? So what's steps 3 through 7, Nims? Do tell. Do tell. First 2 steps repeated. Oh, no originality out of the young man. 0 originality out of the young man this evening. That was a lazy answer, Nims. Get more profit, Justin says. Yeah, Ricky, I'm kind of on board with you as far as the upside is concerned. I mean, we have more interest to the downside, closest to current price, but these orders just have not been getting filled lately. Like, they've been leaving the short side out of this entire market. Not allowing buy orders to get in. Chase Bank might try again. It's still early in the session too, so we're chilling right now. A 50K candle tonight, huh? Copter, you came from the future? Do tell. The 50K candle? I can't believe you guys are still thinking about shorting this market. I can't believe that there is still bears out there wanting to short this market. It's going to take a catalyst at this point to break this uptrend. What's up, Nick? Don't get me wrong. I want to see some downside, but I'm not going to be the one trying to hold for any like big downside move. Everything has been stair step up. Everything has been by the dip. Last gig, I use Financial Juice, but it's really behind the 8 ball unless you have the paid. What's up, American Pride? Oh, nice, nice. Welcome. We got about 160 people in here right now. Thomas the Nikkei? I've never traded the Nikkei. Ever. Never even looked at it. Oh, wow. It's flying. Yeah, you know, you're right. The Nikkei is moving. Moving and grooving. What's the tick value? Out of curiosity. Hey, what's good, Obaid? How are ya? What's up, Honky Stonk? Oh, Mason. The chat trades? The chat trades, that account is minus $800. Two losers. What's up, Roman? Range gap. It's time to buy and hold for the morning. Yeah, it seems like minus it seems like every opening bell has been an immediate pump. It's like you just hit long and hold on. Every single opening bell. $5. $25 a point, Kaz, is the value for mini. Okay. And it moves in whole point values. Oh, tick size, 5 points. Okay, so 5 points of movement is one. Jeez, that's pretty heavy leveraged for where it's at. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm just not interested in gold. You're right at resistance. Into a lot of upside. Yeah, I'm just not interested in that. I would want to see another attempt at buyers to push higher before I would even get interested in trading gold right now. But that's just me. You guys are better scalpers than I am. Oh, nice, Azo. Way to claw your way back. Yeah, a lot of people struggle trading Globex. Last gig. No, I'm probably going to take it on the break. In fact, we'll try something like... We will go just above... And you know what? I don't like it. I keep on looking over here at the DOM. And that sweep above 360 is actually grabbing the bulk of this volume above. With all this resting below. Like, if this was cleaned up down here before we were making the push, I would say okay. Hey, what's up, Alex? Yeah, everything's great. Everything's great. Ooh, guys, we actually lost 3 subs before the stream tonight. 3 people clicked unsubscribe. We're losing ground. We're losing steam. Got 181 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. If you're new here and want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. We're not selling you any courses or mentorships. We're also not copy trading 20 accounts and pushing large account balances or slinging contracts over here. They were PW spies, Copter. I mean, I'm sure we do have that going on at this point, you know, with the channel growing the way that it is. There probably are people who you know subscribe and tune into the streams just to keep an eye on what's going on. Sid, so because the majority of the interest is to the downside here, i.e. the bigger wicks that you see over here on the DOM, I feel like the sweep through the 60s could come back down. I could be wrong and just miss the trade, but it's also not at one of my levels either. Right? This could serve as a rejection point right here at 360. You know, price could pull back to the 350. If it holds 350 at that point, I would get long, but I'm not going to front run it. So yeah, I am going to wait for a rejection to see if we want to hold that 350 area one more time. And if I miss it, I miss it. I'm okay with that. What's up, Paul? Nims. Nims, you're crazy. What's up, Sarouj? How are ya? Yeah, see, guys, I would be long right now, and I have a feeling that this thing's gonna pull back a few points. What's up, Tim? Oh no, a tick from your take profit while you were making chicken. Paul's cooking steak over there. Oh, you guys are eating good tonight. Nice, Tim. Nice. Yeah, for those of you that were late and didn't hear it, I didn't take a single trade today. My trade plan was to execute on longs from 240, and unfortunately 10 minutes before the market opened, the market moved. We actually bought up off that 240 level and opened up around 260, and it never came back to give me the entry. Oh no, Z, you forgot to close out your take profit trader on Friday and it blew your account? Yeah, I don't think they automatically close at take profit trader. I'm pretty sure it's only Top Step that does that, maybe. Boy, am I glad I did not take the long at 360 now. Come back to 350 and hold, and I'll be interested in the long. Piter, take profit trader has a policy. If you don't close your trades, they liquidate your account. Top Step just closes your positions. Yeah. Copter, you forgot to make 1 million. Thomas, I haven't reached payout yet. I am funded with them right now, so when I do reach payout, I will let you know for sure. But so far, I like them. They're just new. They've only been on the scene for like 3 months, I want to say. So they're just new. But everything, I think they have some good ideas, right? I think the ability to hold swing positions with a prop is a step up. No, Paul, it's the NQ. The NQ is what's on the screen right now. This is the NQ 1 minute chart. This is the NQ DOM. Oh, appreciate you, Thomas. Yeah. Wow, R-Dub. What's up, brother? Where you been? Where have you been? Yeah, I'd like to see one more push down to 350. There's an order resting here. I would like to see it pull back one more time for the move up. Ricky, yeah, it has more volume traded, yeah. The MNQ does. That's why you see price differences between the two sometimes. But I would say if you're trading MNQ, always look at the mini book. Oh, nice. That's smart, R-Dub. That's smart. Okay, so I guess we're not going to get that pullback. Delete buy button, Nim says. I swear. No, if trading micros, Z, still look at the mini book. Actually, Z, what platform are you trading on? Oh, yeah, RW. I agree with you. And trading all-time highs, too, isn't ideal, right? You definitely want to see a pullback. Oh, Z. So if you're trading micro contracts, you still want to be looking at the DOM on NQ, not MNQ. You use Tradeovate connected to TradingView? Okay. So you probably won't have the features. See, Quantower has a pretty nice feature where you can trade micro contracts on a mini chart. So you can actually be looking at the mini contract data as far as the DOM and volume and all that is concerned, but actually be executing micro contracts. I don't know if TradingView has or Tradeovate has something similar. Oh yeah, Ricky. I will not be shorting all-time highs. At least not holding a long, like a lengthy position to the downside. I agree, Ricky. Only short. Flow state, because really it's just retail that's trading micros, and they use the micros contracts to manipulate, so to speak, like bigger institutions do. So they'll throw a lot of orders on and off, but you got to keep in mind that even though the bigger numbers are there on the micro side of things, that's actually equal to one mini as far as volume is concerned. So just keep that in mind. So like you got to divide by 10 if you're looking at the micro books. But the players that matter are trading mini contracts. Let's put it that way. Glenn, I just trade on vibes. Vibes and moon cycles. Yeah, the stuff that's actually going to move the market is all going to be on the mini contracts. All right. We actually did fall off that 360 a little bit. You're switching to your vibe and moon cycles indicator? Oh no. What is going on? Yeah, Alex, it's definitely rolling over. I just have this. I have this really bad feeling. I have this really. Yeah, Piter, thanks. This is why I don't like to execute anywhere where you see black on my charts. I don't like to do it. Strictly because of this. There can be a lot of just chop. A lot of chop. Let's see if we can get the pull back into 350. We'll see what happens there. If it holds, great. There is more interest to the downside than there is to the top side, closest to current price. You can see all this resting out here at about 300 to 310. But we're also just not moving a whole lot. Like, those trades would have worked out for us last night, guys, in the chat. Those chat trades. But we would have been in those trades until London Open, really, for them to play out. Pieter, I see your message on Discord. Yeah, I'm not sure why you're getting error codes. I have no idea. I've never seen that before. Z, because I'm more comfortable on NQ than I am on ES. Strictly because I've just traded it more. Not anything in particular. I don't have anything against the ES, right? Like, a lot of traders do prefer to trade ES. Nims. Glenn, yeah, the 2 hours of barcoding on open, and we're just... yeah, it's... These Globex sessions, I mean, this is summer trading, unfortunately, right? This is my 4th summer of trading, technically. And every single summer around July, August, it does this. And then it'll start to pick back up, you know, mid-September, October. Z, kind of. Kind of. The market does go through seasons. All the same. Right? During summer, you need a catalyst. They're all at the Cape, Jenna says. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Most like professional traders are are at their summer homes, spending time with the family, taking a break. Oh, Paul, yeah. Yeah, like, look, the chat will always make recommendations to me. The Hamptons. Yeah, the Hamptons too. The chat will always make recommendations. And when I first started streaming, it definitely played into my decision making. Going to Coldplay concerts, Jenna says. It definitely swayed my decision making and played a role. I don't really, it doesn't affect me anymore. You know, I'm an NQ trader. That's what I am. That's what I know. That's where I've made my money. I'll keep doing what I'm doing, regardless of what the chat says or how they feel about it. I'm not going to take losing trades just because the chat says something. No offense. Chad, if you saw a guy at the gym with a notebook with animal stickers on it recording their lifts, would you think they're cool? Range gap. So my stream is going to be on a 9-second delay, and like a 10-second delay. So what's happening real time, you'll see on your end 10 seconds after. We do that for two reasons. One, the stream would experience serious glitches. The quality would drop down big time when you try to reduce that lag. But B, it's also for the copy traders out there. It's to try to reduce some of that. I don't want to be at fault for anybody losing money. Let's put it that way. Yeah, Roman, I know. The volume is dead. It should pick up starting Wednesday at the closing bell as far as the Globex sessions are concerned. This is feeling pretty heavy here. I think I'm going to try the short here, guys. All right, we are short. See if we can get the flush down to the low 40s. Kind of needs to get through this area right here in the high 40s. But if we can get an aggressive move down, I'm comfortable with it. I might even pull this down further and see if we can get like low 30s. Oh, I might get stopped out. I might get break-evened here. I was hoping for something a little more aggressive. Now we've got a double bottom forming, so we might come back up and take my stop. But we did catch the flush. Nims. I'm on your long 350. I don't hate it. I mean, they could definitely move back up. I just feel like there's more to the downside than there is to the upside. And hopefully it just continues to flush for me here instead of bouncing. But it's looking like it might take me out for a break even. We got a FV Jeezy. Any unicorn setups, he says. Stopped at 348. Chris, yeah, I feel like we need to see a little bit of downside if we're even going to get a whole lot of upside. I don't know that we take new highs without visiting this 300 to 320 area. You know. I just wish it would have been a little more aggressive than what we have right now. So I probably take the stop. I mean, it was a good sell off this 380 level earlier. So it would lead me to believe that this needs to get traded before we make another attempt at pushing new highs. I just don't know how much chop we're going to have right here in the middle between the two levels. Only 2 to 4 hours, yeah. Yeah. Props have a guy in the back room watching all our stops. Making sure that they get hit. I guess that's possible. I mean, I don't think that's true, but I guess it's possible, right, chat? I mean, they could have guys in every single streamer's room. Daniel, that's why I use a stop profit and a take loss. What's that meme, guys, with the figure with the stick that's poking at the ground? Like, do something. That's what I feel like right now. Come on. This is absurd. The market's just dead. Chris, I'd like to see 300 get traded. I just don't know if we have the volume to do it tonight. Anyone else hear the fake hitting a $2.5 billion renovation? Chat, if you don't know Dave, he has a lot of experience trading. He was alive during the Dust Bowl. All right, let's go. Let's crack down to the low 40s. Come on. No, don't wick and pump from here. Just keep going down. It's just chopping at the V word. Yeah, that's great. We all love that. VWAP is a ridiculous indicator. Last gig's like, flush already. Come on. American Pride, you're long 348.50. Yeah, the only thing that kept me out of the long was this volume. Like, you can kind of see it stacked lower. Normally, these areas act like a magnet. It's just a matter of... And Q only go up, Romeo says. No, Z. I hate VWAP. I hate VWAP. It serves as an area of chop all the time. It's just a thing retail traders use. It's a retail trader indicator. Yeah, Chris. So if the advantage of trading micros, like scalability, I guess would be the way, you can lock in profits and allow runners a little bit more than you can trade one mini, but you are going to pay exorbitant amount of fees. That's the trade-off. Let's go. Run these lows. Snap it. No offense to anybody that's long right now. But I'm tired of this chop. I'm tired of every single move lower. Just a trader. Do I like gold for shorts? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'd like it on the break below these lows and the reoffer. But I wouldn't be short just yet. I don't like to try and pick tops and bottoms. I like to wait for confirmation. Paul, I don't really use indicators. The only thing that I use is pivot points and my support and resistance. And the DOM. But I don't really use a whole lot of indicators with my trading. Yeah, R-Dub, it's hard. You're really just looking for scalps. But like I said, if we can break below this level, the next stopping point would be the lows at 335. And especially with all the volume down here at 310 to 300, I'm thinking that this is a logical area for the next stop. If we can flush out this. But it's just holding and chopping right here. Stupid VWAP. Always in the way. Yeah, Paul. Yeah. Break and retest. That's what I look for. Wick and reclaims. Those are two like candle structure setups that I look for. I guess another way to look at it would be for chart pattern people would be like bear flag, bull flag setups. Yeah, RW, I'm thinking that we see a little bit of downside. I'm hoping we see some downside. Got 200 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I'm currently short on NQ from 350, 375. Hoping for it to see a little more downside. I'm targeting 330 right now. I might take the break even though. Its price is just chopping VWAP currently. Paul's like, Tim, greet me first. Yeah, Nathaniel, like I said, it's just an indicator that retail uses. Some people successfully trade it, right? Like some people can execute off it, catch the bounces off of it, and play it well. I just find it useless for me. For my style of trading, I just find no value in it. Amazing. Yeah, Grumpy. I mean, that makes sense, right? That would be a good area to exit, an area of interest, but you don't want to be like executing from there. You don't want to be entering a trade from VWAP, at least not in my opinion, right? Other people do it. I've just anytime I've tried to use VWAP as any kind of VWAP based strategy, inevitably what happens is you get chopped up. Right? Maybe if you're trying to scalp out 5 or 10 points here or there, you know, the immediate bounce off of VWAP as price is coming back into it, I can see that move. But beyond that, I just never found any value in it. Let's go, snap. Snap. It just can't snap. it just can't snap to the downside. If we do get down to the low 40s, I will move my stop to right at 50 probably. At least lock something in on this trade. Yeah, I'm seeing that too, Tommy. I'm seeing that too. I can see the ES falling back to 63, that 63.40 area one more time. Right at the midpoint of ORB. Let's see. Where is Asia session? We're right at the 30-minute opening range. Asia session low, actually. Hey, thanks, SK. Yeah, guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button for me. Yeah, Paul, we'll see. Once we approach these lows, it could get a little aggressive on the push down if we're going to get it. Just with how low a volume there is being traded right now, it could move fast on those breaks. In fact, let's see. Do we want it here? Barcode on gold, Obaid? Yeah. Someone asked me earlier, what do I think about a short on gold? I didn't like gold where it was at. Yeah, R-Dub, I agree. I think we should get the flush below 340. How low it goes, I don't know. Or how fast it moves, I don't know. But it should at least test these lows down here. Well, there's the wick. There's the test of 340. At 310, like what size order is that? Let me see. It's a 40 block. Palmetto. Welcome, Palm, by the way. Oh, we got all the boys here tonight, huh? All right, you know what? I'm happy with what we got here. I'm going to move my stop to lock in a little bit of money. I don't want to see it back at 45 or above 45. I'd rather it just flush at this point. Take out these lows. Oh, of course, a big... Is Paul around? Are you kidding me? No, it's not Paul. But there is a 100 block now up there. All right, I am going to lock it in. I do not want to see... We're going to lock in 200. Now that this 100 block popped up here at 47, I'd rather it just straight flush and not come and grab that. So we've locked in $200 regardless of what happens here. Oh, they pulled that order. He watching. Come on, take those lows, NQ. Let's take those lows. Quit holding up. All right, I'm gonna get stopped out here. All this aggressive selling just got absorbed. And now we're having buyers step in. All right, I'm out. So that was $235 on that trade. Yeah, Paul, I'm completely out now. Completely out. There's a real battle going on there at 340. Thanks, Palm. Appreciate you. Oh, he's back. Guys, we have the spoofer. The spoofer is around. Someone's playing some games. Well, that feels good. After having really no good trades on the Globex sessions recently, that felt good. To get in and be instantly in profit, never see red on the trade, that feels good. That felt really good. Yeah, Paul. I mean, during Globex sessions. Look, we've been live for a little over an hour. I'm up $235, well, $230 after commissions. Could I have got another 200 out of it? Maybe. It feels like it's rolling over. But with ES kind of messing around with central pivot, VWAP being so close on NQ, I'm happy to lock in some profits. And especially with this guy lurking around, I'm happy with it. I wasn't willing to watch it come all the way back and get within a few points of my entry. But it does look like I would have got full target here. No, John, this is a spoofer. Like, you see, he's gone now. He just pulled that block. So he doesn't have any intention on getting filled. But the market likes to seek out high volume or high liquidity. Or seek out liquidity, let's put it that way. And that's the biggest provider of that at this point. So market makers will try to work the market back up into this price in order to fill that. But he's gone. No, Nims, I'm not calling them out. That has nothing to do with the chat trade session that we had last night. Nothing to do with it. I'm talking about my trading. Over the last week, my Globex sessions have not... I mean, I haven't lost much. But I haven't made anything either. When in the beginning of streaming during Globex, we were making $1,000 a night, it felt like. Ricky, because 1 mini equals 10 micros? Yeah, he has zero intention of getting filled. Zero intention of getting filled. But that still felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Even I get excited over a $200 trade still. That still feels good. Especially during this session where it's been pretty range bound. Gold is ugly right now. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I want it. Like I said, you don't want the short on gold until it actually breaks below this 405 area. Because then you at least have, you know, a $7 move to the downside. Success feels good, Jenna. Yeah. I mean, a win is a win. It feels good. Right? It's not a normal trade for me to be scalping like that, but... after what we've been watching over the last couple weeks during these Globex sessions, I'll take a 10-point trade on the Nas. For sure. Oh, give me a second, guys. All right. Well, we still got over 200 people in here. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Like I said, if you want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, we do have a free trading Discord if you're interested to join. A lot of good traders in there. They hang out all day during the trading day and talk about their trades. It's called Level Up. Link in the description down below the video. Feel free to join. We'd love to have you. Wow, looks like that stop out was not so bad. Could have got a few more points out of it, but it would not have hit my take profit yet. Hey, what's up, Trade with John? I'm good, brother. How are you? How was your trading day? Yeah, Paul, I took no trades today. I took 0 trades. That's the first trade that I've placed since last night, since the chat trades. Oh, nice, John. Green is green. We take those. I mean, base hit days are crucial, right? The majority of trading is going to be a lot of break-even days, and then like maybe 30 to 60 trading days out of the year is when you actually need to step on the gas and make your money. The rest of the time, you're just trying to break even. Plus, if you weren't long before the open this morning, it was really hard to hop on. You were behind. You were chasing. People still made money doing it, right? Because the market just kind of went up for the first hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then kind of went sideways. So, yeah, that's good. At least you know now not to chase those moves. I learned that lesson a long time ago. Learned it the hard way. Later, Ricky. Enjoy your evening or morning or... You actually shorted? Yeah, John, I have a hard time I have a hard time shorting all-time highs. I realized I just took a short there, but if it's anything more than a scalp for me, I have played that game before, brother, and I have gotten run over. Absolutely destroyed. Thinking, oh, this is the pullback. Because what happens is the market looks like it's rolling over and it looks like it's heavy, and then out of nowhere, you'll get this 50-point surge higher. I just can't. I can't play that game again. I'll wait till the market gives a substantial pullback, a move back up, and then holds below a key level. Yeah, pretty much, Azo. Like, you learn that the reason why the market keeps going up is because, you know, institutions are having to hedge their short positions and are putting in long positions to hedge those to kind of limit the damage, you know, and still holding those short positions as well. So yeah, it just fuels it higher. All right, I'm happy with my exit now. Extremely happy with my exit now. So how we doing, guys? Anybody in a trade right now? Yeah, Harry. I mean, that's exactly what's happening, right? All those short positions are having to hedge at a certain point to limit the damage. And unfortunately, Derek, you're in the short side right now. Let's see. So what is it? Retesting VWAP from the downside right now? Is that what's happening? Look at this pump. This is ridiculous. So glad I got out of that trade. Scott, you're long. Moxie's long. Roman was long. Oh, man. Yeah, Harry, good timing is right. Yeah. Nims, you're not trading. Yeah, Nims, just pipe down over there. Oh, Roman, you're saying you got slipped on your exit? Is what you're saying? Nims, you're not short from May. It will pull back soon. You pipe down. SH is short. Okay, gold finally hitting 3,400, Manila. Oh, it did make that break. It did make that break. So you should get that move down to like 398.5, it looks like. Is what I'm thinking. At least. And more than likely it'll be 3386 retest. Nice though. Nice. Yeah, Harry, that's a possibility. Like, long-term wise, guys, we have interest all the way up above 660. I mean, and there's probably more stacked up higher. I just don't have that visibility on my books right now. But if I extend the levels out, you know, to say 900 and showed 200 more points of price, you would probably see even larger orders stacked up higher. Nim's average price is at 19.4. You'll start to exit your position at 19.380. Are you kidding me? What are you going for the gap fill, Nims? First of all, I know you're lying. Last gig. So we don't. Here's the one thing we don't know about orders on the books, right? Like, this could be somebody's exit, or it could be actual short positions. It just goes in as a sell order on the books. So we don't know if this is somebody actually getting in on a short position, or if it's buyers from much lower getting out. Nims could be an exit or me averaging down, he says. Oh, ridiculous. Oh, Manila, you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. As long as it continues to hold, well, really this area. So like 3406 is where it needs to hold below. Me and Manila need that 3,400. Yeah, I mean, that's a good trade. You're in a good spot. Harry, I trade one mini contract. I'll go as high as 3 minis. But I normally start with 1. Last gig, do not take another trade. Yeah. I mean, that definitely... I'm not going to take a trade where price is at right now, I'll tell you that. Nims, because I know you're not in a position. You're long Nvidia from like $97 a share. So you're in a good position, Nims. Like, give me a break. Guys, Nima is actually a good trader. He just jokes around, just to give you a heads up. He knows what he's doing. He's more an investment type trader, though, these days. So he's just buying and holding in his long-term portfolio. He's not really doing much intraday. Harry, I always have a stop. I always have a hard stop in place no matter what. Generally, if I'm adding, I'm not letting a trade run a whole any more than 20 points against me at any given time. But I will I will DCA if it's within that 20 points and it looks like it's, you know, holding from my entry. What's wrong with NVDA? Nothing's wrong with NVDA. Oh, you're asking NIMS. What's wrong with NVDA? No, NIMS just it's an overvalued stock, and so Nima knows that. Nima knows that. Jeez, here's that order again, guys. Up at 350 now. Oh, now it's 200 blocks. Now it's 209, 210 on the sell side at 350. Oh, it's so annoying when they do this. It's so annoying because the market wants to go down. Like, it wants to see some downside, but there's someone just holding it up. Like, hey, don't leave me behind. Ah. Oh, Scott, cheers. Yeah, use it. I mean, that's great. You've been trading futures for a month, and now you're up $1,036. Yeah, that's great. Nice. Yeah, not everybody's going to trade the same way as I do, right? I trade this way because it works for me. It might not work for everybody. What's up, Rice? How are you? Yeah, Scott, if you've only been trading a month or so and you're up that much, that's great. You're doing really well. Taking it slow, no matter what strategy you're trading. Right? You just have to find something that works for you. One setup that you can find, that you can put on repeat over and over and over, and use it. Yep, exactly. Just be consistent. Oh, yeah. Cheers, Scott. Yeah, options, there's so much more to pay attention to. Like I said, I started on options, Scott, and once I found futures, I never looked back. I never looked back. Well, let's see if the order gets pulled. I don't think there's any way with this low of volume that entire order gets filled, no matter what happens. Nima, you're consistently annoying. Is Paul's legacy. Yeah, like, look, normally I don't consider anything less than 300 Paul, but with the volume that's out there, ooh, that was close. With the volume that's out there currently, that could be Paul. Oh, yeah. So if you guys are members of Level Up Discord trading community out there, if you want a good show, tune in an hour before the close. Nimkins will hop in voice chat and you will hear the most absurd call out about where price is going to end up after earnings. The man is historically bad with his call outs. Get ready, Paul. Get ready. Yeah, Alex, level up. Level up's the name of our Discord. Look at this. Look at this guy. Are you kidding me? How much is there now? Did a little bit of it get filled? Nope. None of it got filled. Maybe 5. You feel like you're at a family dinner. I know. Nims is like a little brother. He's that pesky little brother. No, what did Goose say about these orders? He said they're only looking to get a partial fill on a portion of it and catch a few points, and then they'll come back in at a higher or lower price depending upon where they're trying to get at, and they'll try to get the whole order filled. Oh, Scott, I don't trade earnings play. I don't trade earnings. That's a gamble. That is 100% gambling. All right, guys. So the goal for tonight's stream, sub count wise, is going to be 2.4K. We are at 2,373 currently. So if you're lurking in the background and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I can't thank you all enough for all the support and encouragement on this little YouTube journey that we're on. It's been an unreal ride the last couple months. Hopefully it continues. Like I said, I don't know. I'm sure we'll hit a lull here and there, especially with the market doing what it's been doing during Globex sessions. I might need to readjust my streaming schedule at a certain point to try something different. But man, I have such a good time trading Globex, and there's no pressure trading Globex either because the market's hardly moving. It's nice. It's been a nice change. It's Justin says it's gambling unless you know that the Mag 7 are going to get pulled. Are going to post big numbers. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like look. Earnings plays, no matter what happens, no matter which direction it moves, it's still so volatile that you can lose thousands in seconds. Yeah, Justin. Like you'll see price move 60 points, 100 points a second on the big earnings release, like Nvidia earnings. Generally, the market's flying around in both directions. So you can get wrecked really quick. One contract, tight stop loss, let it run. Yeah, I guess if you're right, you're right. But I've also seen it go 200 points up, 150 points down in 10, and in 5-10 seconds. All right, we are 25 subs away from that goal tonight. Don't enter a tax profit. Just set your stop losses. Don't enter a take profit. Just put your okay. Nims is getting mid rolls over there. Good, good, Nima. I'm glad you're getting mid rolls over there. No, Nims, we double and triple checked. It is on the lowest setting. Aside from having 0 ads at all, we have it on the lowest setting. On the absolute lowest setting. Ah, Nims. The way, thanks for the sub, Victor. Appreciate you. The way around that, Nims, is you can purchase YouTube Premium. Mason, I think, is asleep, Nims, for sure, at this point. I think he's in bed. Oh, you're walking in the woods right now, Justin, trying to speech to text? Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I know you have that kind of money, Nims. Or just get a good ad blocker. One of the two. Both will work. $200 order block. Yeah, Prashant. Like, it's they're not trying to get completely filled, right? They're just trying to get pieces of it filled for a few points. I mean, they've actually got none of it filled. It's back up to 210, so they're just pulling, trying to magnetize the market up. And I'm sure when it gets up here, they'll pull it up even higher. Yeah, Manila, this is how it's been for the last... I don't know, guys. How it's probably been like this for the last 2 weeks during Globex. Yeah, gold's not moving around. Yeah, Doug. You got a Paul order. Messing around. Just messing around. Come on, Trump. Do a little tweet. Oh, later, Paul. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, get some rest. You're not missing much the rest of the night. You're not missing much. Please, taco, open blabbermouth. Yeah, see, they're having a hard time even filling that order. Did it get filled? Or did they pull it? Romeo, you're in long and you're upset. Yeah. Roger, it got filled? Okay. $206. All right. So yeah, it definitely got filled. And zero reaction. I mean, this is a good short area up here. You know, if we're playing the top, if we're just gonna trade within the range, obviously you would prefer the short closer to 360 than where we're at right now, but need to get hoof prints. You mean footprints? You mean like this? I mean, you can see it here on the footprint chart. Like, this is the volume traded. This is delta. So this is a delta footprint chart. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, those numbers that you said make sense here for sure. All right, guys, we got about 193 people in here right now, it looks like. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I can't thank you all enough for all the love and support and encouragement. Like I said, if you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. We're going to try to get to 2.4K tonight. I don't know what we're at currently. Let's see. We are still at 2375. So we got 25 subs to go if we're going to hit that goal. Hopefully we get there. But with the markets being the way that they are, I don't know if we're going to get there or not. What's up, Armando? But I'll stay live for another hour or so. We'll see if we get there or not. I'm interested to see, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm interested to see Sunday night if we blow that account. Like, if it actually goes to fail on Sunday night. I mean, we've got $1,200 wiggle. Well, actually, I think the drawdown on it is $2,500. Charles, not currently. I've got no position on right now. I was short earlier from, where was I short from? 353, 354. I took profits at 342. Could have got another 8 points out of it, 7 points out of it. You think Charles is asking about your short position? All right, anybody in a position right now? I know, let's see. Did gold make that break and hold below? Okay. So let's see. He's still short from 409. Grumpy, you're 6 points in the red now? Oh, no. Okay, the gold short's looking good. Prashanth, you just took a long on NQ, okay? Kriplock long from 336, took half off. That's a nice entry. That's a heck of an entry, Kriplock. Yeah, Scott. I mean, it's not worth it. You'll have more opportunities tomorrow during regular trading hours, during the New York session for sure. There's no sense in digging yourself a huge hole. PG, you're short 4 M and Q from 58. Okay, just playing the range. I like it. Justin, you were thinking about missionary position. Okay. Oh, man, that's funny. Alex is like, unless we get another lockout open. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The odds are in your favor to just hit long off the open and let it ride these days. It feels like, I don't know, 85% of the last 3 weeks of opens have just been upside off the open. Been an immediate 50 points. Alex, yeah, you're here to trade, not gamble. I agree. Yeah, Jack, that can be a good thing or a bad thing, right? Like, if you're on the right side, if your trade idea is right, it's great. But if you're on the wrong side, it will slow grind you to death. It will slow grind you to death. We've had moments where price was moving around pretty nicely. Thanks for the sub, Brad. I appreciate you. Hey, thanks for the sub, Big J. I appreciate you. Is it not? I thought it was moving to the... Yeah, it's really not flushing for you guys, is it? I thought the move down to 398 was going to be relatively quick. At least the bottom side here, 399. But it's just kind of hanging up there. Then the open, you do it, Nims. Yeah, 4,000% Terra Sunshine. That's about right. Poor bloody top step guy. Got exact same entry as you do, only he's short. Oh, no. Are you talking about... who's the top step trader that does the night show? Is it Dakota? Is Dakota live streaming right now? Yeah, Dakota. I feel like he's a decent trader from what I've heard and seen. I've just heard he holds to the death. Gold has 4-hour support to the left. Let's see. I mean, Oh, it's finally making that move. You're down to 34.01. So that's, I mean, you're getting it. Yeah, Manila, you're getting it. Yeah, like you're getting it. Oh, nice, Manila. GG's in the chat from Manila. It's a heck of a trade. 34.09 down to 34.01. That's nice. Yeah, you gold traders are crazy though. If you're trading minis on gold, like that's nuts. that's insanity. All right, guys, we got 22 subs to go to 2.4K. 22 subs to go. I don't know if I'll ever get used to having that many subs on my channel. Seems unreal. It seems unreal. Like, I still can't believe what's going on. Oh no, Chris. Yeah, gold. If you're trading minis, it flies around. Like, it is so heavy leveraged. You can lose a lot of money really quick on gold. Or you can make a lot of money really quick. But yeah, micros is definitely the way on if you're trading gold futures. For sure. Justin's like, just shorted gold for 10 ticks real quick. Yeah, it happens fast. It happens fast on gold. Yeah, I don't trust myself trading gold. I feel like I would lose a lot of money really, really fast. Why is it that all trading influencer scandals are the ones which trade gold? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Grumpy, it looks like we're kind of stuck in that range. It's looking like we might have the move back down to at least, you know, high 340s off of 360. I'm surprised it didn't sweep these highs by a few points, you know, up to 362, 363. It could still. There's definitely orders stacked in through there. Really all the way up to 370. Go for silver, Manila? Is silver even worse than gold? I've heard Nat Gas, NG is wild like that. Like, Nat Gas is just almost impossible to trade. Your account will blow up with SLV. Roger, the Widowmaker. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's wild. I've heard Nat Gas is crazy. Are we actually going to run those tops? NG is dumb too. Wow, we are running those tops. Well, it looks like we might be heading back to 380. Possibly even 390. Retest the pivot. Let's see, where is Oh my goodness. R1 pivot is all the way up at 443. Yikes. Pivots are wide tomorrow, guys. Just to give you a heads up. Cripwalk. No, I don't trade Bulenox. I haven't traded with them. I know my buddy Goose trades with them, and he doesn't have any complaints. He's gotten payouts from them. He says everything's great to go. What Nims? What are you talking about? Nima, don't even put that out there. Don't even put that out there. Complete psychopath. Yeah, Justin, I agree. Honestly, with things like I know people like to trade gold and everything, but with stuff like that, just buy the real thing in my eyes. Let the ticker do what it will. Nims, 2,400 subs and you'll give away your account with $30 of drawdown left. There's a really good trader out there, Nims, that would take that as a challenge. They would take that as a challenge. $30 of drawdown? Let's see. One mini and you are toast with fees. Yeah, trade with John. That's right. 1 mini and he is toast. No, Nima's not. Nima hasn't been trading in a while. Oh, nice, Justin. You drew down to 1,900. So you had $25 left on a 50K, and now you're up 3,300. That's amazing. Sean's like, I will give away an Apex account to the one who guesses my Top Step funded account P&L for the day. Nims, I did 30K trading the YM and got so bored I enrolled in a data science degree. You know what's funny? Is that's facts. Oh, you're totally serious, John? Okay, chat. Well, do you want to guess trade with John's P&L on his Top Step funded account for a... What is it? An Apex eval? Is that what it is, John? Okay, so it's an Apex eval. All right. All right, chat. Put your answers. All right, so it's a positive. It's a profit, not a loss. So go ahead and put your answers in the chat. And John, you can go ahead and select one, whoever answers. We'll give it a few minutes. We'll give them a few minutes to get their answers in. Trading places minus 2,000. 7 billion million, Yo Jim says. 969, Pasquale says. Ramon says 1250. Jordan says 50 cents. Curly says 0. Daniel says he made 420 and then blazed it. Justin's like, just give me the account. We're good. You guys are crazy. I'll be back in a second. John, you can decide when you cut it off. All right. Oh, you say under 1K. All right, guys. Get your guesses in. John's at full liberty to cut off the guessing whenever he chooses. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants that account, John. Got a couple 420s in there. Oh, that's a good guess. 862. That's a good guess. Nims, you actually have to purchase one yourself in order to get that. YouTube does that on its own. We don't have any control over that. Like, I can't even purchase one for you. Cripwalk, no. I'm not gonna lie to you. To get to the point where that you see everything that you see on the stream right now, this is a year in the making. It is very difficult to get a YouTube channel up off the ground unless you already have a massive like social media presence on another platform. It's really hard. It's really difficult. Trade with John knows. He has a YouTube channel as well. Which, by the way, feel free to give his channel a watch and a sub if you want to. But it's very, very difficult to do. And to get it to gain traction, it's very difficult. It's actually probably the toughest platform to get off the ground and going. Like, the actual physical starting streaming isn't bad, right? But it is very difficult to start to get subscribers and get it off the ground, so to speak. Yeah, Cripwalk, honestly, going the non-influencer route is probably the way to go. I think more people enjoy like honesty and you know, transparency and just you being yourself more than they like the fake sales pitches that you get with every other influencer these days. It's kind of played out. Everybody's tired of it. What, Nims? You're crazy. I have never said that. It's been a grind. I don't want to lie to you. Like, if you're taking it seriously, if you're taking it seriously and treating it more like a business, it's a grind. So just prepare yourself that it's going to be a grind, especially in the trading world, right? Trade with John. Quit your day job and start a YouTube channel. Put it this way, Cripwalk. Total ad revenue. My channel with close to 2.4K subs has to date earned a total of $400. To date. $400 total in a year. Just for some reference. Arkham. How deep gold will go? I would say back to these peaks here. So another $10 downside is what I'm guessing. To these swing highs that you see. That would be my best guess. Nims, if you ever saw Quant Kid who did the rug pull a year ago and said, thanks for the 20 bandos. Ramon says we can go higher in Nasdaq. Yeah, it's looking like 380 wants to get tagged. There's interest up here at this point, but there's also interest down into 350. It could very easily fall back into range and just chop out through the Globex session. Oh, Cripwalk, yeah. Yeah, just be yourself, brother. Like, look, I'm no seasoned streamer or anything like that. all right, Trade with John. Cheers. Yeah, if somebody guesses it, just let me know, and I'll definitely give them that account for sure. Prashant, you're going to full port gold for me? Oh, man. Yeah, apparently, yeah. All right, I know what the total is. John, before you go, down to the penny. If you're still here. I think we should just go whole dollar. Closest? Oh, closest. Okay. Closest to it. Okay. I got you. There's just going to be guesses in my chat all night. It's just going to be a bunch of guesses of a P&L balance. Guys, we have a winner. Guys, we have a winner. You can stop guessing now. You can stop guessing now. We officially have a winner. Armando, congratulations. You are the winner of a free Apex evaluation. Armando, if you are on Discord, join the Level Up Discord, DM me on Discord, and I will send you that code. We will send. Actually, trade with John. Do you want to send him the code real quick? I mean, I can do it. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, Armando, definitely DM either myself or trade with John on Discord, and you are the winner of an Apex account. Oh, you're already on? Okay, Armando. Yeah, just DM me on Discord, and we'll get you taken care of. No, Bailey. No, Bailey. I have nothing to do with this giveaway. This is all trade with John. Armando Montero. Armando Montero is the winner of an Apex eval giveaway. I know we got a couple Armandos actually in the chat. I should have established that. Nims, I'm also. That's my fourth name. What was the P&L? 247. $247 was the correct guess. Thank you, John, by the way. Thank you, John, for the entertainment. Appreciate you. Nah, Nims, you're actually under. Armando is actually closer, by the way. Nims, just so you know, Armando. If we're counting pennies, yeah, trade with John. Same time tomorrow. Appreciate you, brother. If you're counting pennies, Nims, Armando was closer. Pirater, what did you miss? You didn't miss much. You missed trade with John doing an Apex eval giveaway. I go by the exact same name, Armando. So just search WesleyEmeraldGate on Discord, and you should be able to DM me. Yeah, Nims, that's accurate. That's accurate, Nims. There we go. All right. Give me a second, Armando. Let me copy this code real quick. All right, Armando, I sent you the code. Oh no, Prashant, you're short on gold. 5 minis? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? 401.5? DeMonte, do I think prop firms trade against you? No. I don't think they do that. I don't know either. But I don't think they do that. But I'm not behind closed doors to give you an honest answer there either. Right? Raphael, bro. Hoy, talk, no trade. I already took a trade. I already took a trade. I'm up $230 on the session. There's nothing for me to do right now. There's nothing for me to do right now. We are going sideways. All right, guys, we're at 2,387 subs, 13 more people, and we have hit 2.4K. I don't even know what to say. Chris, it's not that they cancel profitable traders. They do offer them to go to live. It's just normally the traders don't see the benefit of trading live with a prop, right? When you get to a certain point, why not just trade your personal at that point? Because you can't, you no longer have the luxury of copy trading a bunch of live accounts. Right? You know, you can't, there's no benefit to it. So why would you pay the extra data fees and all that comes along with having a live account with a prop firm instead of just trading your own personal account at that point? So that's why. Hey, thanks for the sub, Jackson. Appreciate you. But yeah, there's really no benefit to it at a certain point. Yeah, so I don't think it's so much that they ban or cancel them. I just think they either say, hey, you have to go live, and then at that point the trader decides, well, I don't want to go live. I'll just trade my personal account or go with another prop firm where I can trade the sim, and they just bail on that prop at a certain point. The risk manager telling you that you're on tilt would be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Like what happens with most, like you look at Top Step, right? Dakota was actually a trader with them at one point, right? And now he's a part of the Top Step team. Yeah, exactly. The bar bubble. That's exactly right. So in that case, that they would consider banning you from purchasing more accounts. 100%. I can see that happening because I'm sure that's gaming the system, right? And that's kind of what has led to all these changes in the prop space recently is a few people started gaming the system and they gamed it for millions of dollars, not just like, you know, a couple thousand. So that's kind of why you're seeing the space change a little bit as far as rules. Romeo, yeah, this is a casino. But that's kind of what happens. Like people found a way to game the system. Props were running out of money. To pay off the people that were gaming the system successfully. On TPT, you can only make 1,500 in a 50K challenge per day. If you lose 500, can you then make 2,000? No, Impulse Waiver. So it's a percentage-based consistency target on Take Profit Trader. So your account balance, your largest winning day can be $1,500. So you would have to split up that 2,000 into two separate trading sessions. They'll give you a little leeway, you know, $100 on either side, I'm sure. You know, most props do, but try to stay around that $1,500 max daily profit. Nima. I can't even repeat that on the stream. Oh boy. Nima, where did you get that information? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Daniel, and you charge 5K for a mentorship. That's right. Oh, man, you guys are... you guys crack me up, dude. All right, we got 200 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're new to my channel, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I've been trading for 4 years, a little over 4 years now. Thanks for tuning in tonight. If you want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2.4K subs tonight. We are very, very, very close right now. We're 11 subscribers away from that 2.4K mark. Man, still blown away. Hey, Tony. The P&L that you see on the screen is all I made today. I took no trades during regular trading hours, but I had a good day. I didn't spend all day at the desk. Yeah, Isaac, thanks. Yeah, guys, if you could also smash that thumbs up button for me for the YouTube algorithm. This community's awesome. I live stream a portion of my trading session starting during the Globex session, actually, starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern, Sunday through Thursday nights. Feel free to join us. Vibes are always high. I can't thank you all enough for tuning in each and every night and being as engaged in the chat as you guys are. You guys are what drive this channel and deserve all the credit for all the success that the channel sees. So I can't thank you enough. Yeah, Saruj, I don't know. I'm not sure, right? I would watch this Asia 30-minute opening range low on the short side. Alex, tell them to buy gold for you. Okay. Alex says buy gold, everybody. Nim still looking for 19,380. I don't know if we're ever going to see that price again on the Nas, Nims. Yeah, the markets are at a stalemate all the way around. We're dead smack in the middle on NQ. Gold has popped that low, but it's just kind of hanging around that 3403 area. Yeah, but I think so too. It's look, I'm not expecting a lot. Even tomorrow, I know what Powell's talking tomorrow, but I'm not expecting a lot tomorrow. I really think we're gonna start to see some movement, Wednesday afternoon. Not even so much at the open, but Wednesday afternoon, you're gonna start to see larger players positioning themselves for earnings off Google and Tesla. So I think Wednesday afternoon things will pick up, and definitely Wednesday Globex session things should be moving around quite a bit. So we might have one more, Globex session that looks. Thanks for the sub, Ricky. Appreciate you. Detroit, Michigan, huh? Detroit, Michigan. What's up, Sean? Well, how's everybody trading tonight? Are we green? Are we red? Hey, what's up, Kaka? Nice shirt. Oh, you like the Detroit Tiger shirt? Cheeky little 200 Obaid, okay. Yeah, Danny boy. Oh, it's not Nvidia. I think it's Google and Tesla report on Wednesday. Is that right? I don't think Nvidia reports yet. I think they still got a little while before Nvidia. But I think it's Google and Tesla. Couple base hits, funded accounts, powers, nice. Sean, yeah. Yeah, if you join the voice chat, Sean, during he's so Kevin's a different breed, right? Like he is indicators. He is indicator based. They're all over the place. His charts will blind you because he's got the white background. You get flashbanged. Yeah, entirely different kind of trader than myself. I've traded with him for over 2 years. It's always been the same thing. He only takes long positions as well, so it's crazy trading with him. So he does really well when it's a bull market, but then the market will, the market will turn around, and he'll end up getting wrecked. Nate, thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, Sean, just be very, very careful, right? Be very, very careful there. Put it this way, Sean. I've had Kevin on stream way back in the day, and he took $22,000 a heat. $22,000 a heat on a live stream. Oh, Kyle, I'm sorry. Yeah, see, here's what happens this is the trader's journey, right? They purchase accounts or they start a personal account. They have that immediate beginner's luck, that beginner's success where they think, "Oh, this is easy," right? And then inevitably what happens is the market dynamic changes and they lose it all. Like that's trading in a nutshell for everybody. So you're not alone, Kyle. You are not alone. Like it happens. I feel your pain. Everybody in the chat probably feels your pain as well. Yeah, Kyle, take it slow. Like don't purchase multiple accounts. Like definitely just purchase one and take it slow. Trading is very difficult. Very, very difficult. No matter what you see on the internet, it is very hard. Yeah. Yeah. Just slow it down. Sean's like, I have never done that, Kyle. At least today I didn't. Yeah, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. I think the prop space has kind of... When I started with Top Step, like I've said before, it was a 3-week process. So it forced you to take things extremely slow because you did not want to set yourself back another month on the account. And you weren't allowed multiple accounts either at that time. You were only allowed one account. So I think the rules were better back in the day, or at least they promoted good trading. They taught you how to trade well, 3-4 years ago. But now it's just an open casino, right? It's one day to pass. It's copy trade multiple accounts. It's a game. Oh, 100%, Kyle. Yeah, just take it slow. Take it slow. Limit yourself like to a max number of trades or a max loss per day, and have the discipline to walk away. Yep, 100%. The chat's saying everything right now. All right, guys. 8 more subs to go, and we hit 2.4K. 8 more subs. Unbelievable. Like, guys, I still get super excited when we hit, like, little milestones along the way. I can't even explain to you. Can't even explain. I wonder how I'm going to feel when we hit, like, 10K. If we ever hit 10K. I'm not going to say we're going to hit 10K, but I wonder how that feels. Like, if I feel this way about, you know, 2.5K, how am I going to feel at 10K? I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. Trade the YM. That will sap your excitement. No, there's nothing to do in this market, guys. Like, I know somebody was telling me less talky, more trady. But there's literally not a trade right now. There's no trade that I'm interested in. It doesn't matter what you're looking at. There's nothing that I want. Doesn't matter the symbol. Does not matter the symbol. I mean, you're right on Kelp Mid on YM. You're just below Kelp Mid by 1.5 points on RTY. You're right in the middle of the range on NQ. Gold is just kind of hanging out. Sitting right on point of control on NQ. ES is sitting right on Kelp Mid at 63.50. There's just nothing to do. There is no trade to take right now. Yeah, Jay Hundo. Yeah, it's like 10. It's like almost 10:30 Eastern Standard. Yeah, Yasir. So they have a scaling plan in place on my funded futures. So you have to follow the scaling plan. I can't remember what the dollar amounts are where they give you a little more size, but I think the most you can trade on a starter is 3 minis with my funded futures. But my funded futures also moves you to a live account relatively quickly. I think it's like 30 winning trading days of $100 or more, and they could do it sooner as well. It's at their discretion. Short 30 from 55.50. Who cares? Yeah. Hey, DJ Runs. No, thank you. Enjoy your evening. Oh, any recommendation of key indicators? So, Kyle, I'm not an indicator-based trader. The only indicators that I have on my charts are pivot points, and then I have an opening range for both the New York session and the Asia session. The Asia session is a 30-minute opening range, and RTH, the New York session, is a 15-minute, which is these purple lines that you see on my chart. And then the pivot points, central pivot is here at 323. It's the gray line that you see on my charts. And then you have 3 levels above and below, which act as support and resistance according to the pivots. And then the gray boxes that you see on my chart are manually drawn on my charts themselves. They're what I did notice key areas of support and resistance. This is kind of the areas where I look to execute from. And then I have volume profile on the right-hand side and the DOM over here. So Kyle, I'm looking for like structurally break and retests of these levels, like break, retest, and hold below for an entry short on the off the bottom side of these levels, and the top side, same thing to the top side. So like something like this, right, where it breaks above the level, it retests, holds above for the long, and I basically just target level to level. So I'm a support and resistance trader. Putting too much stuff on my charts was really confusing for me. You get a lot of mixed signals. There's been no indicator-based strategy that I've found that is consistently profitable over time. Kyle, I'm gonna do that on a live stream this week at one point. It's gonna take me longer than 2 seconds to explain how I draw the levels. But yeah, to simplify it though, I just look for major swing highs, major swing lows. You know, previous day high, previous day low. Those kinds of things. Oops, you did it again. Gave you the Jay Hundo. Oh man. Yeah, Kyle. I'll even have my editor chop up that portion where I do it just in case people miss it, so it's there. That's the question that I get asked the most that I have not done, because we planned on doing a longer form piece of content rather than doing it on the live streams. But I think it would be easier if I just picked a blank chart on a live stream and just do it during the live stream. That way those that have questions can ask questions and they can see kind of how I go through. I'll just scale it down to like a, you know, like a prior week's worth of levels and work from there. And then you guys can expand from there. You know, we'll set up like 4 or 5 levels that are in a weekly range, and you'll be able to tell how I set them up. It's really easy. It's not that simple, or not that hard, not that difficult to do. Once you do it a couple times and you can see what you're looking for, it's really, really easy. yeah, Sean. I mean, Sean, the craziest thing is 2 months ago we were trading at 17K, right? Beginning of April, we were down here at 16,500. We are now 8,000 points higher in 2.5 months. It's just it's crazy. Remember, everybody was like, tariffs, doom and gloom, tariffs, tariffs. And then the market was like, no, we're good. Thanks. Your generational long, Nims. What's the generational long? Need price to hit 383? I mean, you could be in that trade a while, Azo. You could be in that trade a while. I mean, we still got 200 people in here. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I mean, I realize the markets have kind of gone sideways. It gave a couple opportunities. Oh, not in. You want to go short from there. Okay. Oh, you could be sitting and waiting around a while unless you want to put a limit order and go to sleep. But thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Like, on sleepy markets, I never anticipate you know, a great turnout, but you guys show up every night even when the markets are dead. So I like I said, I can't thank you enough. We're really close to that 2.4K now. So if you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, we're at 2,395 subscribers currently. We've got 5 more to go for the goal for the night. What an unbelievable ride we are on here. You want me to draw levels on gold? Yeah, I guess. Let's see here. Here's a 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do gold. There's enough information there to pick some levels to execute off of, for sure. You know, this is roughly a week's worth of price action. You've got almost, you got a $200+ range, $230 range on it. Yeah, that's enough. Hey, what's up, Chief Pepsi? Oh, Kyle, you're good. You're good. Don't fret it. It's going to make you more nervous. Just know that that's part of it, right? Like, that is a part of it. That's part of the learning process that all of us have been through, right? Like, you're going to have many points in your trading journey that are going to be exactly like that, where you just feel like a complete failure. It's just a matter of what do you do with those emotions? What do you do to better yourself? How do you learn from those mistakes and not repeat them again? The best advice I can give, especially as a new trader, is limit the number of trades. Have a max number of trades, regardless of whether you're up or down on the session. Have a max number of trades and have the discipline to walk away after that max number of trades. Limit the amount of executions. Trading is more about waiting around. Good trading looks very, very boring. Not clicking the button is far more important than actually clicking the button. What's up, man? How are ya? Yep, freeware. That's exactly right. Hey, thanks for the sub, Tyler. Appreciate you. Oh, man, guys. Thanks for the sub, man. Thanks for the sub, William. You're targeting 305 on the short side on NQ right now? Yeah, it could break either way. Like, we could come back up here and test 380 for the move before we get the full move down to 320, 300. You've got, what is this? This is central pivots at 323. Yeah. You have your stop at 368. Oh, Sean, I have like I said, I don't even know what's going on the channel, right? Like, I'm still shocked and in disbelief about everything. You know, you look at like the analytics portion of my streams, and my streams are getting as many views as guys that have 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 subscribers. It's just unbelievable. So I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, guys, 3 months ago, we were sitting at 600 subscribers. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Step 4, go blind. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, this is where we're at. This is where we sit currently, guys. This is where we sit. One more sub to go, and we hit 2.4K. And there it is. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I can't thank you all enough. Like, I can't explain it. It's turned into a magic ride, you know, a magical little ride that we're on. Thank you guys. You guys deserve all the credit. It's your guys' support, the vibes that you put in the chat every night. You guys showing up. It's unbelievable. William, no, I'm not in any trades right now. I was in a trade earlier. The market's just kind of died and started going sideways, so I'm really not interested here. You know, my ideal points of entry are at the gray boxes that you see on my charts. But yeah, we're just sideways. I made $230 tonight on the one trade. Really took no drawdown. But for those of you that are new here, if you'd like a free trading Discord, we're not selling any courses or mentorships or anything like that. It's just a free, nice, chill place to hang out during the trading session. Feel free to join Level Up Discord, link in the description down below. Lots of good traders in there. Lots of people in our voice chats these days, live streaming their trading, talking different trading ideas. We have all different kinds of traders, different levels of experience. But it's a nice place to hang out. So feel free to join that Discord if you would like a place to hang out during the trading session. But yeah, unbelievable ride we're on here on this channel. Like I said, I can't believe it. Still can't believe it. He doesn't trade Globex. He watches them consolidate and talks to a computer screen for 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. You know, when we started doing the streams, Sean, I don't know, were you around a couple months ago when we started doing the Globex streams? Like, the market was moving around a lot. It was moving around a lot. I was making great money. You know, every single Globex stream, we were hitting, every single Globex stream, we were hitting, you know, 50-point trades. And then the last, like, 3 weeks, it's just been dead. It's just been dead. Yeah, it was crazy. No, impulsive waiver. Like, none of this is possible without you guys. It's not a matter of, like, I'm being 100% honest. Right? Like, I think too many people... like, especially streamers... take for granted, the bigger ones, of course, take for granted the reason why they are afforded the opportunities that they are. It's because of their chats. You know, without the support, without the engagement, their channels don't grow. They don't get to where they're at. I never want to be that person that doesn't appreciate the people who really got the channel there. You know, like it's just, it seems wrong. It seems wrong to not give back to those people as well. So, like I said, I can't thank you enough. It's unbelievable. How'd I get into this 4 years ago, Kyle? So I was looking for a way out of my corporate job, is what it was. I started looking into trading. I paper traded for 2 years before I ever even like invested anything into props or anything into a real trading account. So I was watching the markets for 2 years and going into COVID. And then when we were coming out of COVID, I basically got in at the right time. Because we were in a bull market only. After the recovery from COVID, it was literally up only for an entire year. So I was able to build my account slowly. And so I had a nice buffer at the end of it. Trading was easy. You just waited for the market to open. It would dip. It would drop into a support level, and you'd buy the support and just sit in the trade all day. Kendrick said, be humble. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of did, Kyle, because like my background is I was a business analyst. So I've been looking at charts and stuff like that, you know, through my whole career and all my college, really. So like analyzing charts and data and figures was actually what I did prior to this. So it's been a pretty easy transition. But you know, what you're gonna do inevitably, Kyle, is you're gonna go through the whole indicator rabbit hole because that's what's on the internet, or that's what pops up in your recommended probably right now on the internet. A lot of it is garbage, right? A lot of it is garbage. But Kyle, like I said, if you want good learning resources, feel free to join our Discord, our free trading Discord, Level Up. There's a link in the description down below the video. There's lots of good traders in there, and most are willing to answer any questions that you have and are willing to help. And there's people in our voice chat that are live trading all day long. So you can always pop in there, ask whatever questions you need. Just don't hesitate to ask. You already made step one. You're already reaching out on a YouTube channel in the chat, putting yourself out there. That's the hardest part. Just be sure to put your sunglasses on. Yeah, Kev will flashbang you with his charts. And he is an indicator guy. Super trends and 80Rs and 22Rs and moving averages all over the place. Yeah. Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, Kyle, honestly, you'll end up... One of two things will happen. Either you'll start going down the ICT route, well, just like all young, new traders go through. Like, everybody that you see is an ICT trader. If you hear the term fair value gap or order blocks or inverse fair value gaps or draws on liquidity or any of that stuff, chances are they're an ICT trader. But that's a lot of what the traders are out there in the YouTube space now. Yeah, freeware. Like, honestly, every like long-term trader that I've ever known, successful long-term trader that I've known, doesn't even use charts anymore. They don't need them. They just trade from the DOM. They're just trading price and volume. Oh, nice, Justin. Yeah, the Discord's a nice place. But that voice chat, we have it there for you guys. Unfortunately, like what happens when I join the voice chat a lot of times is it becomes too noisy. So I kind of don't hang out in there. That's for you guys, you know, to live trade with each other and learn from each other. I'll pop in there from time to time to check in on you guys and say hello and see how things are going. But I try to let that be a safe space for you guys. And I'm glad you guys are utilizing it. You know, there's been 10 to 15 people in there all day, every day almost. So that's amazing. I'm glad you guys are utilizing it. That's what it's there for. But this Discord is about... I do not even know how to spell ICT. Not trying to trade that way. Yeah. Roberto, both. Both. So, like, my personal account, I'm more swing positions. The prop accounts, I'm intraday, obviously. So a little bit of both. My style, even within intraday, though, is more like a swing trade analysis kind of. Kind of approach, you know. I'm very limited on my entries and my executions intraday even, but I'm looking for larger targets. I'm not looking for 10 to 15 points normally. All right, looks like we might get that 30-minute opening range break to the downside here at 345. Kyle, usually swing trades are considered hold your position for multiple days. So, like, you get in on a Monday and you might hold till Friday. Pieter, I'm not sure. I don't know that I'm interested in it. But that would be what I would wait for. Is I would wait for the break, the retest, and see if it would hold below. Oh, I didn't take any offense, yo, Jim. I didn't take any offense by it. Yes, Tim, I am. Tim, I'm usually giving my swing positions at least 40 to 50 points on NQ per contract. But anything more than that, honestly, you just need to work on your entries if you need anything more than that. To be 100% honest with you, like, your entries should be good enough that you never need to give it more than that. Min, you're still in the short? Nice. Yeah, I think what you could see happen here is the break below the mid 340s. Like maybe down to high 330s, come back up and test those mid 340s and then reject if it's going to fall down. If it holds above these mid 340s, like gets back up above, say 350, 351, 352, I would probably consider putting in a break-even stop at that point because that's coming all the way back to your entry. Point of control would be logical. So actually, my stop would probably be right here at 352 at this point. You're kind of in the same trade that I was in earlier on stream, to tell you the truth. You're kind of in that similar spot. Because if this range holds, you're just going to come right back up to opening, or the 30-minute Asia opening range high. I mean, you were short earlier as well, from pretty much that same spot. Daniel, so this is a swinger trading party. I mean, people describe my style of trading as intraday swing. You know, it's scalping still, nonetheless. But because I hold for, like, you guys can, anybody that has access to my pre-market trading plans, they know that I hold for a long period of time, or longer than most. You know, my targets are generally 50, 60, 70 points at a minimum. And that's just the first target. Second target is usually well over 100 points. And third target is the runner is going 150 to 200 points. More ice is like different type of party. Crack me up. What the heck is going on? Oh, jeez. If you're a swinger, I'm leaving. Upside down pineapples. Oh, man. I mean, you have a lot of aggressive selling through these low 350s, high 340s, but the price is just not really moving down. That's the only hesitation that I'm having. In a trade on gold, you're up 10 ticks right now, Sean? Hey, thanks, Obite. Appreciate you. ES looking heavier than gold. Oh, man. I don't know what I like on ES. ES is in no man's land. It does, like, it looks heavy. But at the same time, that could flip. You got, what, 8 minutes for the new hourly candle prints? Z, no. At this point, because like if it bounces off 335, here's what you risk, right? You risk the retest of that Asia session opening range low here at 345. And the rejection there for a bigger move down. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. If it holds this 345 area, you're probably going right back to 360. You know, high 350s, 360. But yeah, there's really, I don't see a reason for myself to get into a trade here. I see zero reason for me to be in a trade. I know what my strengths and weaknesses are as a trader, so I try to play to my strengths and put my weaknesses to the side and not execute when I know the conditions aren't ideal for my style of trading. So I know to sit on the sidelines and not execute. And unfortunately, that's not great content, right? People want to tune in and see you slinging a bunch of trades around. But that's just not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit here and lose money for clicks. Yeah, just a trader. There's just nothing. There's nothing. There is nothing to do. No volume, enter a trade, and chop. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, flow state. I mean, yeah, the chat trades is the opportunity, I guess, to just get into trades for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not. I mean, you guys that have been around a while, you know that I'm not one of these people that's going to sit here and blow up a ton of accounts, you know, chase the almighty $40,000 trade. Am I a profitable trader? Yes, I'm a profitable trader. Yes, this is how I make my living. But if you want to continue making your living when you're not pushing affiliate codes or selling a course or selling a mentorship, the trading actually needs to matter, right? Like it actually has to matter. Do I stream during New York? Just a trader, not currently. We just do Globex sessions Sunday through Thursday currently, but I will do a surprise RTH stream every now and again. Blue Dog, what is my entry criteria? So the gray boxes that you see on my chart are areas that I denote as support and resistance. Oh, Pasquale, cheers. I'm glad you're here. That's areas that I denote as support and resistance. These are the areas where I'm looking to execute. What I'm looking for is break and retests of these levels. So like a good short setup for me would be this break below 380, retest 380 for a short position, targeting the next level to the downside. All right, would I have got full target here? No, but that's a pretty good move. 50-point move to the downside. Going into the close would have been great. Yeah, Blue Dog, as simple as it can be. As simple as it can be. Kyle, so like, they're really... Here's the thing. Right? The good props, the trustworthy props, I would say, honestly, 50,000. If you can pull 50,000 out of it, that's great. Once you get beyond that, they start looking to push you to live accounts and stuff like that. And at that point, you should have your own personal account anyway. I'll be 100% honest with you. Like, if you are able to pull 50K out of a prop account, there's zero reason really to not have a personal account. Yeah, most props that don't start with the letter A. Yeah, you guys can say that. I can't say that on a live stream, unfortunately. Let's see here. I saw somebody asking about the DOM surface. Oh, Min, okay. Min, you were the one asking about the DOM surface. Okay, so basically this is a visual representation of the DOM, what you see here. You've got your limit orders, like orders on the books, right here in this column. And they're also denoted by the lines that you see on this itself. So the darker the color, the higher the volume of orders that are resting at that price. The bubbles that you see are your aggressive buyers and sellers. So green bubbles, aggressive buyers, red bubbles, aggressive sellers. So in other words, your market orders. What you're looking for is signs of absorption or exhaustion. So a lot of aggressive red coming into a price. Still a lot of aggressive red, but price not able to make more downside, which would indicate a reversal for me. In its simplest form, that's kind of what you're looking for over here. And then as far as the limit orders, the bigger orders that are resting here on the DOM, those typically act as markets. The larger orders are typically what's going, the market's eventually going to trade into and come and grab. Is it going to go right there? No. But yeah, that's kind of simply what I'm looking for over here. But this is a valuable tool. I think this is worth the purchase. I think you definitely need level 2 as a trader. Otherwise, you're kind of just trading blind. Yeah, Flow State. I love Quantower. Quantower has served me well for a few years now. I started out trading futures on Tradeovate. But then it started having issues. Tradeovate was a few years ago, and I moved to Quantower, and have found zero reason to ever use another trading software, another trading platform. Zero reason. All right, guys. Well, we're rolling. Can I show how to do OCO orders on Quantower? Yeah, of course. So say I wanted to get long from, let me get away from current price so I don't get triggered into a trade. Say I wanted to get long from 320, right? Say I wanted to target 380. This would be my take profit. And then say I wanted to risk 20 points. We'll just set it there. Oh, wait, why is it not letting me set my stop loss here? Well, that's interesting. Let me try this a different way. I wish I could. It's not letting me set my stop loss for some reason. But anyway, if I was able to set my stop loss, a little OCO button would pop up, Dog of Wall Street. All you do is click that, and then it will ask you which order you want to tie. The one cancels other. Time to ditch Quantower. No. I won't do that. The OCO order will pop up, and then you can just link it to that account, the order that's resting there, whichever order you have. So it'll give you an option to select what order you want to tie it to, and then whichever one gets tagged first, the other order will be taken off. Yeah, if you're looking for an example, just go to where I was in the trade earlier on the stream. I think you can preset OCO on Quantower. They have all these different placing strategies on Quantower, right? Like, you can place iceberg orders. You can do all this different stuff. Like, everything is customizable in Quant Tower. But I usually just don't have a set standard bracket, right? Like, it changes. So, I don't ever mess with these. I just place my orders where I want them. But they do have that option where you have different placing strategies. So, technically, if you were a baller, you could place an iceberg strategy in there and iceberg into a lot of orders at one time. A lot of contracts. Man, this market died. All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard. I think I'm going to wrap it up there for this evening. What I would be looking for, if you guys are continuing to trade on NQ, I'd be looking for the breakdown into the, the high 330s, mid 330s. Hey, later, Sarouge. Enjoy your evening. I would be looking for that breakdown. I'd be looking for the retest of Asia session opening range low at the mid 340s. And if you saw rejections in there, I would probably be short targeting just above 300. That would be the ideal trade that I would look for. That's really the only trade I would look for at this point. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in this range, 360 to 350, and then the next trade would be to the top side. So, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Be safe. There's no reason to get chopped up tonight. There's no reason to blow an account. Be able to trade tomorrow morning when the market's actually providing opportunities and moving around. Thanks for tuning in. I can't thank you enough for the 2.4K subs. Like I said before, if you haven't joined Level Up Discord, we do have a free trading community. Link in the description down below the video. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. I will see you tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard for another Globex stream. Peace.